MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. It's the home opener of this new season between the New York Mets and the Chicago Cubs. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
12,
Juan Lagares is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, don't be deceived by the record. They're back up to 500, but man, they've been hot. They're playing good ball right now. This is a dangerous team to play against.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's Bryce Harper now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch,
Harper.
A late swing at a slider for a strike.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
Hicks patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. Into the box now, Ian Desmond. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. From the stretch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Hicks. And that retires the side. Here's Jed Lowry now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Yeah. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here comes the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. Hard liner toward short. And that's going to find the alley. Extra bases here for Lowry. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he will start the bottom of the first with a leadoff 2-base hit. Into the box, Wilson Contreras. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And that's in there for a strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Out of play. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time. He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in now, Adrian Beltre. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, Devin Mesoraco. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Devin Mesoraco.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. The 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple. So striding in, Nicholas Goldman.
Shortstop, Nicholas.
First pitch on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Leaves a changeup high for a strike. Throw won't get him. Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Conforto.
And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. A high fastball is in there. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting eighth.
Now to the plate.
Third baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Pause, now the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good job to lay off the fastball. They're close, but it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Arlene Garcia. And he may instead be asked to bunt. We'll see how they approach the situation with one away. Not close. It's 2-0.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Here's Juan Lagares. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Goldman rounds the corner and is headed home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Here's Steve Pearce now, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Circle change, too low, ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Hicks. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A fastball that just misses inside. On the ground up the middle. Goldman ranging up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So now it's Mark Hanna.
Batting 7th, right fielder.
First pitch on its way.
Hanna.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. Now batting, Victor Camarada.
First baseman, Victor
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Pierce takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. At the plate, Caleb Smith.
Catcher, Caleb.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pulled the string on him there as this is popped up. Back behind second. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning. Digging in to try it again. Bryce Harper, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 34, Bryce
And this is
Harper.
fouled back and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Just a touch outside, 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit on the ground to short. Story picks it up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. He and Desmond 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Hit out towards second. Lowry's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Riding in once again, Devin Mesoraco. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I like that backdoor breaking ball right there. 0-1. Show him something on the outside half. He swings. He's probably going to roll over it. If not, you might get the call. You didn't get it there, but I like the selection.
And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4. Digging in for his second at bat, Nicholas Goldman. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. A base hit in his first.
Michael Conforto.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. On the first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jed Lowry. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Jed Lowry.
Hit in the air out to right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Really busting him in on this at-bat right there. First 2 pitches inside for strikes, and I don't see him changing his pattern.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a hard liner towards short, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Up next for the
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in. Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Ready for another chance.
Leading
Brendan
off with the Mets, third baseman, Brendan.
into the windup
Rogers.
and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first
Now
out.
batting, pitcher, Arlene Garcia.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Under it is Zobrist. 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Juan Lagares. Singled homer run in his last time up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that is settling in now, Adrian
Leading off
Beltre.
the
He's
Chicago
0 for
fourth.
1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 30.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Now that's that old school slider right there, trying to get in on his hands. We see that with a cutter a lot, but the slider's even more effective because you can't pick up the spin.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Up next
Comes
for the
into this
Cubs,
at bat 0 for
left
1 in the
fielder.
ball game.
Ben Zobrist.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike. And he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch. You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Ben Zobrist becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Turned on down the line. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Long throw to third. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Now at the plate, Mark Hanna, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. On a line to shortstop. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So striding forward now, Steve Pearce. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Ready on 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. And this is going to get by Beltre down the line. A fair ball. Digging in once again, Bryce Harper. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a ball 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands. Now, that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys. But if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch. 3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. 1 gone. Stepping in, Steve Cishek is going to take over here in inning.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Softly hit here to the left side. But gloved by the third baseman for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Devin Mesoraco. It was a walk in his last trip. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Victor Camarada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Victor Camarada.
Softly hit out towards short. No problem here, 1 away. Now in the box, Steve Cishek. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th. Jeffrey Baez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Ready for another shot now. Jed Lowry, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll get back in standing. First pitch on its way. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, you clearly have a guy scuffling right now on the mound. Look, he hit the last batter, and then he's falling behind here. As a hitter, you just got to sit there and look for one specific pitch before you swing.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Runners back. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Harper is out near the wall as he pulls it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Catcher.
Standing in, Wilson Contreras. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. Baez is on his way home. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 2-1 ball game. At the plate, Trevor Story trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Comes set with the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with the base hit into the outfield. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired.
Your attention, please. Now
So a new
pitching for
pitcher.
the Chicago Cubs.
Nicholas
54.
Goldman will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. On the ground now for Beltre at third. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The left fielder,
Ready for another
30,
shot now. Michael Conforto. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Striding in once again.
Leading off for the Cubs, left fielder, and
here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air to right field. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out. Into the box now, Aaron Hicks. He singled his last time up. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
So now it's Mark Hanna, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there.
1-1.
But it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed up a little high.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody else.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Lagares. That one is out of here. This game is tied. Ready for another chance? Victor Camarada. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Harper has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again. Arlene Garcia. He's 0 for 2 with a strike out in this one. Justin Hancock.
Austin Jackson now pitch.
Greg Bird is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Bird.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chopped foul wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 2-2 pitch is hit in the air out to left. Zobrist on the move. 1 down. Digging in to try it again. Juan Lagares. He enters this at bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Just a tick behind for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Up with it is Beltre. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Robert Gesellman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Tommy La Stella is up off the bench.
Tommy La Stella.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Late that time for a strike. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Here's another 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Digging in once again, Jed Lowry. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulled toward right center field. Lagares is under it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
0-2.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. You won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Randy Rosario will come out and take.
Number 64.
Now at the plate, Bryce Harper. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. There to take it is Zobrist, and that's out number 1. In now, Ian Desmond. He lined out in his last trip. So Brock gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8. The catcher Devin Mesoraco stands in. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Third baseman, Adrian Beltre.
Line toward right center. And there's a base hit. So just like that, the leadoff man's aboard, representing the potential go-ahead run. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He's hitless in.
Fielder, Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. From his knees. Throw to second is in time, and that's a fantastic play. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Number 32.
He's set and the pitch. Aaron Hicks comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now at the plate, Nicholas Goldman. He'll be charged with trying to get on board, leading off the 9th. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The left fielder, number 3.
Now at the plate, Michael Conforto. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled back. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Digging in, Brendan Rodgers. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Standing in now, the pitcher, Robert Gesellman. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Lays off 1-0. Will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Brendan Moore has been summoned here.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 17, Brandon Morrow.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it. Jake McGee comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Mark Hanna is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Line towards center field. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth. Stepping up to the plate, Victor Camarada. The winning run is at first base. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. But a strong throw gets him at second, so the sacrifice does not pay off here. But they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Here's the first pitch, and they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. Throw not in time at first, so the pitcher tries to give himself up, but instead he gets himself a base hit. Here's Jed Lowry now, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. The 0-1 hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first, not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. The young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike 2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And another foul ball.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Another one sent foul. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Harper is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So striding into the box, Juan Lagares. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. Hit in the air to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 out. Here's Steve Pearce now. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Pearce.
Line drive to center field. Hicks is there. 2 gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Ball 1. In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy. It looks like he feeds off the challenge of pitching in tight games.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a little self-presence. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And this is fouled back and out of play. Down the third baseline. Rogers takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the 1st out. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Goldman from deep in the hole. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. McGee's ready. Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Devin Mesoraco. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Throw to first, not in time, so they'll settle for 1 out. Here's the first pitch. Nicholas Goldman is at the plate as he watches ball 1. The 1-0. And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Well, back-to-back sliders, and he missed on them both. So now you got to really think. He's probably coming with a fastball, right? Challenge somebody, meet.
Now the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone. Hit hard down the line. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Third baseman number
Digging
3.
in and looking for more. Brendan Rogers. Todd Frazier will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Todd Frazier.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that. Kevin Plawecki will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Punched hard the other way, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game. Here's Juan Lagares. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And the throw to first is in time, but the damage is... Seth Lugo gets the call from the pen, and they've saved him for the 11th as he'll try and take this one home.
Seth Lugo. Now playing third base, number 29.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
Frazier.
Now the pitch. Ball 1.
1-1.
Here it comes on 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot. Mark Canha. It's been a night. Gregory Polanco will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. The average has been good. 306 to start the day. 4 home runs and 5 driven in. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Ready once again, Victor Camarada. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the stretch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit down the line at first. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Daniel Murphy will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Adam Liberatore will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. And here's a ball hit in the air. Goldman ranging into the outfield. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero,
Final
and he did just
for
that.
Our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs on 10 hits. 2 errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. The winning pitcher is Jake McGee. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Brandon Morrow. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball. And remind